Hey everybody, it's Callum and welcome back to more Psychonauts 2. In the last episode, we recovered the last two shards of Ford's mind and put them back together. And now, we're in a level called the Tomb of the Sarcophagus. There are 20 figments, no nuggets of wisdom, one half a mind, one memory vault, and one piece of emotional baggage. Digging into more of Ford's memories, I'm not sure about this. I'm afraid of what I might find. I hope I haven't made a grave error. And also, we're missing a freaking piece of baggage in Strike City because it was right at the beginning of the level and we got the tag near the end. Whoa. Meaning we'll have to go into the brain tumbler at some point. But yeah, I wanted to save this for its own video. Because this, to me, is the end of the second act of the game. Going around, we got a bit of a creepy graveyard going on. No end in sight. Peaks over the horizon. You never see the sudden curve till it's way too late. And it wouldn't be a 3D platformer without some kind of chase level. And now we really can't see what is up ahead. What awaits us. What did we jump past? Crap. Okay, let's try that again. We got all the figments, and what awaits us at the end is an empty grave.
Agent Cruller, I'm getting less sure I want to see this.
Oh no, I don't think you'll want to see this at all.
What?
Now, in this area, make sure you get every figment in between sections. Because if you miss just one, you're gonna have to come back. You can 100% this level in your first visit.
Hey Ford, what's the deal with the Deep Six treatment?
I did what I had to do. I loved her after all.
Wait, what?
Someday when you fall in love, you'll understand.
Don't believe... Nope, there's nothing at the end of the lane. Nothing else in this room. Let's go on ahead. Happy little ghost figment. Anyway.
Ford, what's going on here? What did you want me to see?
I couldn't let her go free. She was a danger to the world. Even though it was the world that made her dangerous.
Lucretia? Where is she?
Safe. She's safe. Well, she was. We all were. Not anymore.
There's nothing around here, I believe. Yep. Nothing to be seen. Let's press on.
Look, Ford, whatever I'm supposed to know, just spit it out.
I had to hide her from the world because they'd never forgive her. And I had to hide her from me because I'd never forget her.
Where? Where did you hide her?
She's with family.
In here is a half a mind. Bringing our health up by one more heart. One more mind. Not a heart, completely different organ. And now we have... I forgot about that. Let's wait for this shark to come around. Or sarcophagus, I guess, because it's a coffin. Ow. And you actually want to wait for it, because if you jump any further down, you're going to have to come all the way back. And jump. Grab them. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, maybe we use time bubble. I'm an idiot. Alright, and as it's coming in, use time bubble. Get that ready. Get the tag, and go.
No, 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 not again! Who's that?
That's your grandparents, Laszlo and Morona. They drowned in the Palermo Dam disaster, remember?
What? No. Grandpa Laszlo died there, but Grandma made it out and came to live with my father.
No, Raz, she didn't.
Ford, I just saw her today.
No, you didn't. Rasputin, after the fight with Lucy.
With Maligula?
She was defeated but alive. I snuck her away from the others and brought her back to the gulch.
That's it. I think I've collected every figment in this mine.
I put her in the astrolathe, one of Otto's inventions, created to make permanent alterations to the psyche. And I used it to isolate and neutralize the part of her psyche that was
A murderer?
problematic. And I had my Lucy back.
I think I hear some emotional baggage nearby.
But I knew the world would never forgive her, so I had to hide her somewhere safe.
Where, Ford? Oh no.
I hid her among her family, Rasputin. Among your family.
No, no, no!
I projected memories and feelings on your father so he would accept her.
accept Maligula?
Yes. As your grandmother.
No! Let me go!
Listen, Raz. I know you're mad.
My great aunt killed my grandma. And so you made us babysitter for 20 years?
Now look it. You spring this news on your family now, their memories will unravel, and there's no telling how they'll react.
So?
They might try to kill her. If Lucretia is attacked, if she feels the need to defend herself, that dark spirit could reawaken inside her. Maligula really could rise again. You're right to be mad, Rasputin. I was young. I made a terrible mistake. But we need to deal with that after we get control of this incredibly dangerous situation.
She's not there. Probably wandered off into the woods again. She keeps doing that.
I know where she's going. The Psychonauts started out here, in the heart of the forgetful forest. There's a compound deep in these woods, protected from intrusion by psychic devices, traps, and illusions. I think Lucy's trying to get in, trying to go home. Remember, mad later, mission first. Now stick close. I'll show you how to get through.
Welcome to Green Needle Gulch, the last hub world in Psychonauts 2. In here, we will find 27 challenge cards, 2 chests, 2 keys, and 4 markers. Now I hope you see why I want it. Oh, hello. Oh, this area is a little dense. Now you probably see why I truly wanted to save that for its own episode.
Queller? I hope I didn't lose him in the woods.
That is some heavy stuff. And this has been hinted at throughout the game. Multiple areas have hinted at Raz's true connection to Maligula, to Lucretia, to Lucy. This whole time, she's been his great aunt, who killed her sister during the deluge of Grolovia, Raz's actual grandmother. And to put Lucy in hiding, Ford planted her. Planted memories in her that didn't exist. Memories in Raz's father. And now she's our Nona.
Wow. It's really all still here. The Green Needle Gulch. So much history here. I mean, this is where you assembled the team that would become the Psychonauts. This is where you first discovered Psytanium. Where Otto made his first psychoactive devices. Where Cassiopeia wrote her books. Where Helmut Fullbear workshopped his psychodicy. Where Bob Zanato and Compton Boole pioneered communication with plants and animals. And where... I mean, this is where it all began.
No, Raz. This is where it all ended.
And one thing I think is beautifully orchestrated and deliberately done is Ford's shift in character once he's whole again. The idea that the game developers painted the image of Ford and Lucretia together. Whoop. Can't really have one without the other, so to speak. And then the moment you find out that she is related to Raz, Ford gets almost parental. He kind of acts like Raz's grandfather. He isn't. If anything, he'd be his great uncle, but yeah. If Lucy can be Raz's grandmother, nothing stopping Ford from being his grandfather. Anyway, we got some fairly simple platforming going forward. We have some disappearing platforms, but it's all fine
This card lying around.
because they're pretty easy to overcome. Going this way, then this way. We can find another card.
Psychard.
Oops. And that can take us all the way back up here. And this is still technically counted as a point of no return area. I don't think you can go back through the Forgetful Forest to go to the questionable area. I don't believe you find a fast travel point quite yet, and I think when you do, you're not immediately able to use it. This is all part of that point of no return scenario that the game posed to us before going into the final part of Ford's mind.
Nona?
Beauty, what are you doing here?
Do you know where you are? What can you tell me about this place?
I think I used to keep the cinnamon over there.
Oh, we don't have much time. Her old memories are coming back.
What's going to happen?
Listen, Raz. This compound, we got into some pretty far-out stuff here.
I've read about...
The kind of stuff they don't write about in true psychic tales, okay? We all pushed each other to go farther, to broaden our consciousness, to open every closed door in our minds. It made us defenseless, psychically. But we were in a safe place here. We had each other. Then her homeland was attacked. She insisted on helping. I begged her not to go in that condition, so vulnerable. War brought something out in her that should have been locked away.
Maligula.
After the deluge, I brought her back here and closed those doors again, with Maligula on the other side.
How?
With the astrolabe. A powerful tool we developed to make alterations to our psyches.
That doesn't sound safe.
Now you wouldn't understand. It was an age of exploration. But you're right. We were messing with powers we didn't understand, and now I have to clean up this mess. But I'm not the psychonaut I used to be, Rasputin. I need your help.
What do you need me to do?
First, I need you to go to the Heptadome and prepare the astrolabe, while I stay here and keep a close watch on her.
Be right back, Nona.
Stay away from the river, Beauty! Aha! I knew I had some chewing tobacco hidden in here.
That also begs the question, how the hell did Nona get in here? This place is not only hidden behind, like, traps and illusions and stuff to stop people getting in. Yeah, that can be explained with her memories coming back, but I don't know. The water thing seems to be still pretty ingrained in her mind. I mean, she even tells Rasputin not to go by the river. A river, by the way, not... Oops. She warns him not to go through the river, like, little amount of water. I don't know. A little weird, but maybe she has that protective side in her still. Part of her memories, but doesn't affect her anymore. Who knows? I just realized that my microphone wasn't properly picking me up there. I apologize. All I said was, it's a little weird that Nona tells us to get away from the water, even though she traversed water to get here. I hope it was clear. It probably was. But yeah. Up here, if we use some pyrokinesis, whoops, bit of lag there, we can get through to the roof of this place. And on the roof, we get a scavenger hunt item.
Looks harmless to me. Sensing some stray thoughts around.
Let's use the thought tuner.
People might think this thought tuner looks dorky, but I think it's cool. Back the other way.
Is it below me? It's below me. No? Oh.
This is promising.
Oops.
Aha.
There we go.
There are some stray thoughts.
I didn't want to go down this way quite yet.
I hate to interrupt, but
Is the astrolabe ready, Rasputin?
no. Where is it again?
That way, in the Heptadome.
So this water curse on my family.
The more Lucy comes in contact with water, the more likely she is to remember bad things. So I used the astrolabe to give her an unnatural fear of water. She passed it on to your father, and he passed it on to you.
So there is no curse?
Rasputin, there's no such thing as magical curses. Please, this is science.
Why didn't you just turn Lucretia into the authorities?
I knew that the real Lucretia was a good person, and would be fine if we could control the Maligula complex inside her. But I knew no one would ever believe that. They'd lock her up, which would just make Maligula more angry, and more dangerous.
Does my dad know?
Your dad thinks this is his mother. He has no idea. It's his aunt. No idea that his mother has been dead for 20 years. But he might remember the truth while we are performing the procedure, as Lucy remembers who she is.
How are you going to use the astrolabe?
Years ago, I used it to seal the spirit of Maligula away. But she is still in there. With your help, I'm hoping we can bring it out and destroy it forever.
What you did to my family was wrong, Ford.
You're right, Rasputin. I was young, and I panicked. But that's no excuse. I just hope we can use the astrolabe to set things right for you and your family.
I'd better get that astrolabe working.
That's my boy.
That's my boy.
Oh, that little closer was so sweet. Anyway. Let's head back this way. And I think we do actually have to go across this way in order to get the card. There we go. At least have a more accurate shot at getting it. Use mental connection to get this side challenge marker. And then just up ahead is a worth a side challenge card. And now you're probably thinking, well, the curse isn't real. Why does it still affect us? Raz never learned how to swim. Because of this fear he has of water, what he believed was a curse. He never learned how to swim. So it works as like a... It still works as like a preventative measure from us going in the water. If Double Fine are down for making Psychonauts 3, maybe learning how to swim is in the cards. The side cards.
Incredible! This is where the first Psychonauts met. And this must be the Astrolabe. Well, I'll just turn this thing on then. Well, those are thick. And thorny. Yikes! Okay, I'm gonna need a little help here.
Gonna need a little help, Raz says.
Card.
Well, around we are going to get some side cards.
This is where they sat.
He can't help but be a little bit of a fanboy, no matter how mad he is at Ford. Got some cards around here, almost enough to make one more challenge marker. Oh, yeah, challenge marker. And what I'm going to do, because there are 27 cards left, I'm gonna buy 3 more markers. Not markers. 3 more cores.
Let's make a side challenge marker and get you ranked up.
Just so we can keep them ready for when we have more cards. So I said that there's no way of getting out of this place. It's a point of no return. I believe now is when it actually opens up because we have a brain tumbler here. Alright. In Strike City, we are only missing some emotional baggage. Then after that, we're going to go to the Tomb of the Sarcophagus.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, are you kidding me? I missed 1 pin. That's actually frustrating, even though I don't... Even though that wasn't what I came here to do. Now to find the emotional baggage. I think it is just over here. And around the corner? Yes.
Right back, Wall.
No, I won't.
I've sorted all the emotional baggage here. Hope that helps, Ford.
Alright, we got some emotional baggage cleared up. And I don't think we can... Oh, there's a bubble right here.
May I trouble you for a bubble?
Alright, so that's everything in here. Back to the collective unconscious we go.
I guess Ford really doesn't have anything else to hide. I really didn't want to come back here. I'll make it quick.
Can I just say, the reveal of... Whoa, that, I forget how big pyrokinesis can get. With the reveal of, Maligula not being, of Maligula Lucy not being Raz's grandmother. Oh, it's got a little grave for the memory. Well, I'll talk after. Ford Crawler cracked. So after breaking Lucy's mind, rewriting her in the Astrolabe, which took immense skill and willpower, Ford took young Augustus Aquato, rewrote his mind, and gave him back to Lucretia, a fixed Lucretia. And then took himself into the Astrolabe and fractured his mind into many many different parts. Yeah. And can I say the reveal? Originally, it sent chills down my spine. Like, I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't seeing it coming. In retrospect, they do allude to it a fair bit, but I didn't see it coming. I genuinely didn't see it coming. And just watching it back again, it had less impact because I knew it was coming, but it's still a heavy-hitting scene.
Little buddy, I
Just
need to get somewhere
Ford saying, "No, Raz, you didn't see your grandmother yesterday." It was heavy. But we have now initiated the third act of the game, or at least what I like to deem the third act. We only have a handful of mines left to go, and we have two directions we can go from the Heptadome here. We have a little honey place over there, a place surrounded with honey, a place surrounded with plants. Next time, we are going to go this way, only because it unlocks a lot more for us in the grand scheme of things. And in doing so, it kind of helps us save one of the better levels for near last. So next time, on Psychonauts 2, we're going to be going down this path in hopes of finding at least part of a solution to get to clearing up the Astrolife. See you guys then, and goodbye.